He will take advantage of you. And all I just gotta say is, you know, just be extra careful. I really hate seeing people get hurt by friends who just I don't even know how to describe it, but ah, like the Two-Face from Batman. He's nice, but then again, turns around and he's an asshole. Yeah, that's best bet right there. Just remember this: don't get too close to this guy. Don't don't try to what's it called? Help him out because he will use you like a mule. Because when it's your turn for him to do something for you, he will backstab you big time. I mean, for crying out loud, when our friend passed away, she was in love with him. She gave him. She actually bought with her whatever money she had and her dad's money a 2013 Ford F-150. And yes, I did say truck and muscle car, and you know what muscle car I'm talking about. He only owns Fords. He uses that money. Well, I mean, not really use that money. Our friend used that money to buy him the truck and two cars. Yet he he never even returned the favor to her. You know, she was the nicest lady I've ever met, and he really took advantage of her. She was 70 years old, and she had money, and he saw money. That's the only thing he saw. And yet he he didn't want to have sex with her because she had no legs. Who cares? It's all about making her happy. But he didn't want to. Even at times, I remember when she would ask me, "Hey, do you think he's using me? Do you think he's using me because of my money?" And I told her, you know what? If you're giving, if you're not receiving, that's a problem. And then she turns around and asks my wife almost the same thing. But she tells her straight ahead, with no problems, that yes, he is using you for your money. And I was gonna tell her, look, he really doesn't love you. He's using you for your money. Yeah, he cares about you, but not enough to have sex with you. And to me that really hurts because I mean I know she's not my sister, my auntie, my mom, my grandma, anybody, but she was the nicest person in the whole world. The nicest person you could ever find that could help you out. And I told her, look, when I do get my own place, I want you to move in with us, with my wife and I, because I knew that if she ever would have gotten the house, you know, of course he would. Well, yeah, he wouldn't move in, but he would take advantage of that by bringing in some of his stuff and make it look like he's actually moving in when he's not. And it's just it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. In my mind, why is he doing this? I mean, he's supposed to be my friend. He was supposed to be this lady's fiance, and yet if he thinks this is okay, and now I know why people get killed, get shot, get stabbed, get punched the shit out of them because of what they do. This guy is so fucking paranoid. He really thinks I'm gonna go to his house and damage his vehicles. No, 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 no. I'm not that kind of person. I'm gonna tell you why. My grandma was the one who told me from the Bible, do unto others as they would do to you, or something like that. And she always said, look, whatever you do, you will always you will always help out people, but I know that you're gonna get the biggest help in the world. And when that day comes in, you're gonna help out your friends. The friends that help you out in life. I remember asking her, well, what about the ones that take advantage of me? She said, you know what? You know what to do. Because when you get older, you know what you're gonna do. You understand life. So don't worry. And that's one thing I will always remember. So just remember this, people here in California. If you ever gonna go see this guy, be his friend, whatever, don't ever ask him for anything. You know, number one, he's an Indian giver. That's true. He gave me his laptop because he said he didn't want one because he already has a computer or something like that. Like, okay, no problem. And then months later, he's like, I'm gonna take my computer. Like, oh, where at? The laptop. I thought you gave that to me. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll take, you know. And that's how you talk. Oh, yeah, that's it. And then later on, I'm like, whatever, and I gave him his laptop back. I remember that's what I did. Here you go. And he left. I remember he said, hey, if you guys want, you guys can have the pots and pans. I don't want them. I don't need them. Oh, okay. Like, you don't want to take anything? No, I don't. You know, it's all right. I already got enough pots and pans. All right. And we did. We took him like a month or two later. And then he started arguing with me that why did I take the stuff, you know, that he wanted to look through them. I'm like, well, you said, yeah, but I wanted to go through them. I'm like, yeah, but you said that you already have enough. You don't want to go through them. And it's like, wow. So it's, you know, it's one thing to listen to this guy, and then all of a sudden you're gonna hear, what? But you said I can have it. And he goes, well, you know, it's just, I need it back. And even though it's been already 3 months, you know, I should have just fucking sold it and bought me a brand new laptop. If that was the case. Because then that way, he can't say shit. He can't say, oh yeah, I want my laptop back. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I sold that sucker. Anyways. Just be careful. And I know I'm saying many times, please be careful. Because, you know, I don't want nobody to get hurt from this guy. A few things you guys need to know. Number one, be honest with a person. Trustworthy. Friends and family. But when it comes to business, that's your own thing. You can be honest, but not too honest. You don't know when they're going to take advantage of you. That's for sure. All right. Any comments? I don't mind. I don't want to hear blah, blah, blah. Yeah, cry, you little cry. I don't give a shit about that. You know what? I just want people to understand about this guy. That's all.